First offering on its way.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Bauer gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Aguilar brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Sandy Alcantara gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Brinson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Batting second.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First pitch of the AB now. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Duvall will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now to bat, Justin Turner. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the AB on its way. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson, and that will end the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall.
14, Adam Duvall.
And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
And now here is Isan Diaz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Popped him up. Smith is there, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Smith leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's up there.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. 2 balls and a strike. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Tried to check it and it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A runner on first with 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another 1-2 delivery, and it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's another 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Sandy Leon. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bauer sets his sights. Here's his offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Seager trying to get there, and the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
At the plate now, Sandy Alcantara. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So stepping in is Miguel Rojas, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Leon stands at second with two gone. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2, and he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. One left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Third now, and next will be the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
The Dodgers, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
First pitch of the AB now.
Outside, that's a ball. Two balls, no strike.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Now here's the pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Right to him. In time to first, and there are two away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
First offering on its way. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Ball one. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Count 1 and 2.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
And now pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in once again is Corey Dickerson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Dickerson rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the Marlins have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Bauer pauses. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
So the next to bat will be Isan Diaz. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Duvall at second with 2 down. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the third baseman, Justin Turner.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Turner.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Brinson is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. First pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Ready now is Will Smith. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here now the 2-2. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 2-2 one more time. Slow roller left side. He's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
The center
okay, thank you, Heidi.
Lewis Brinson.
Now the pitch. Lewis Brinson stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in will be Sandy Leon, a base hit in his first trip. The pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fouled away. Powers ready. 0-2 on its way.
1 ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
So here now's the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. He dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Muncy in foul ground, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in to hit
Leading
next
up
it'll be
for
the
the
ever
Dodgers,
versatile Chris Taylor.
The center fielder, Chris Taylor.
And the pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into very shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Popped up. Seager has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Next, it'll be Corey Dickerson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Rojas blows through the stop sign, headed for. He's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. High in the air down the right field line. Betts is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in next, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. 2-1 now, Miami. Matt Beatty is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 45, Matt Beatty.
First pitch of the AB now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that one yanked just foul. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. To the left side, but it's well foul. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. And now pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Blake Trinan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Isan Diaz. 0-1 the count. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts on the run. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
At the plate, Lewis Brinson. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, catcher Sandy Leon.
Runner at second, one away, and up next it'll be the catcher Sandy Leon. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is a strike three called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but
Now
it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Sandy Alcantara is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Pollock. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave one. They still lead it 2-1.
7th inning stretch.
Now to the plate, Justin Turner. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen. They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead-off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Here now is Will Smith. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swinging bunt. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Miguel Rojas trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and one gone.
The batter.
Next to hit is Jesus Aguilar. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder.
Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Lux onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. They lead it 2-1. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Miami, number 36, Dylan Floro.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be A.J. Pollock. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. First offering on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Into the box, Gavin Lux. 1 ball, no strikes to count. From the stretch.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Austin Barnes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
And now the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. That's popped up. Here comes Dickerson, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
Now
it's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Mookie Betts is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
That misses. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around. Kenley Jansen is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Adam Duvall is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 2. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Muncy into foul territory, and no one will get this one. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
At the plate now, Isan Diaz, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a looper to left. Seager onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled off. The 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Yimi Garcia is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
For the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Gets him on the mound. Gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. From the stretch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Now the first base.
Dodgers are down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Close. 1 the final score. Miami rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sandy Alcantara is credited with the win. Trevor Bauer is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.